Well, she said it.
Yeah, you said that. Well, her and then she agreed with her. Go ahead.
What, the women should lower their idea that they're special and all that bullshit of women can't, just the anti-women shit. Like, chill out. You're not a man. Don't think you're higher than a man. Let me cheat if I want to cheat. No, like, the women are dumb, they're hoes, they're sluts. If they don't, like, it's just, that's the narrative here. That's what you push.
Is it really anti-woman or is that more pro-truth?
Okay.
I mean, if I say unflattering things,
I mean, you do say something. I mean, and I can't sit here and tell you exactly what it is, but there are moments where you don't say things that are true. You just say them like very matter of fact.
Give me an example.
One example. Just one example.
My thing is this: if you're gonna make an assertion, be prepared to back it up.
Defend it.
What did I say that is?
There's a couple things I can't call them out right now. But when they come to me, I will. When they come to me, I will. Because honestly, I'll be honest with you. When things,
just one thing.
When I don't care, I just put it in the back of my head.
But I mean,
okay.
So anyway,
so let me ask you this: so you didn't hear everything that
I did hear everything. I hear everything you say. And like I said before, there are things that I agree with that you say. I can sit here and I can agree with some of the things that you say.
Okay, so you heard it.
But there are things that I just
Would
feel
it be fair to say that you heard it, but you didn't necessarily listen, which is why you can't actually respond and tell me what I said that you disagree with or what is not factual?
No, I just forgot what it was. But when it comes to me, I will tell you. If at some point in this podcast, if I can think of something that you said that I thought
well,
was
here's the thing.
true,
you said it right at the top of the podcast.
Yeah,
and I've given you a chance now you've heard a couple of things that I've said.
Okay, so I don't believe that women only date guys for money. Like, I don't believe that that's everybody's, because the reality is that.
Who said that?
I never said that.
I
said it's a component of attraction.
Okay. Yes,
but
I
you
agree
said,
with that.
oh,
but that's not how you said it, though. That's not how he said it.
That's how he said it.
Okay.
And we broke it down earlier.
I mean, didn't I ask earlier, hey, who has more requirements of the opposite gender? Didn't I ask that?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you said women, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So money is a component of those things, correct?
Yep.
So how is it that
money is the most? But you're saying that it's the most important?
It's one of the most important. Yeah.
Okay.
It is one of the most important by far.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even my opinion. That's a fact.
It's called providing.
Financial security is one of the most important factors that women look for when screening for mates. This has been how it's been since the beginning of time.
Right. And also since the beginning of time, men have always gone above and beyond to provide for women, correct? Like,
yes,
from the beginning of time.
But why are they doing it?
So
hold on. Why are they doing it?
Who, men?
Yeah.
Because they want pussy.
So therefore, it's important.
Okay, right. It's important.
Even your friends laughing
the
at you.
The dynamic.
No, it's the way she said it. I'm not laughing.
The dynamic. Hold on. The dynamic is important. It's the way that it is. So it's like you're saying, oh, women are emotional and they lack critical thinking and all this shit. And it's like, first of all, that's not true. There's a lot of women that can sit here with and go head to head with you all day long. Yes, that Princella lady. You guys were so.
Oh, Auntie. She got roasted.
Oh, she did not get roasted. You guys, of course, it's gonna look like that on here.
They above her for days. She got roasted.
Listen.
She had no factual points.
But because you guys railroad the woman. If you guys said
the audience roasted her. She's talking nonsense.
Of course, they're gonna these are the non-critical thinkers. Like, what do you mean? Like, of course, they're gonna agree with everything.
Just so that we
say.
can make sure that we're organized here, because you said first you said, oh, money's everything. I said, no, it's not everything, but it's important. Then you say. Oh, well,
it is important, but it's not something that is like, oh, I'm gonna date that guy over this guy who's not making money because he has money.
But
that's
you
not
realize that you immediately followed that up by then saying,
not true.
Well, men have been providing for women for years.
Right.
Like,
well, no.
Then I said, why?
I said that because to say this. I said that to say this because you think that women should tone it down and not think that they're special and this and that, but that's the dynamic. If in me I say I'm special, I'm too special for you, then you're gonna work harder to get me.
No,
maybe not you, but there are men that will go above and beyond because they feel like she's special. There's something about her. It doesn't matter, but it's the dance. This is just the way that it is.
You're saying from before?
From before what?
You're saying it's been like that for the longest.
Forever, since women and men have walked the earth. It's always in every single animal.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But what was different from back then to now?
You're done.
What was different from back then to now? Yeah, you fucked up.
You fucked up.
How did I fuck up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You triggered my
But
trap
yeah, what was
card.
different from back then to now?
What's different from back then?
Yeah, why were men like busting their asses and being willing to provide security, etc., like you said, and worked hard to get women back then?
Because they had the upper hand in everything.
That was just their role, though.
That was,
they had the upper hand, but they did all the work to get the
they
girl.
had the upper hand as far as like money, opportunities. Like
Right.
there's not really like women had to go with men. Like you had to be a housewife, or else what happens? What happens?
That's not
Women
what I asked.
couldn't even have a fucking bank account till when? When like you had to
No,
be
I'm asking
married.
why
Was to
did
be
men?
married.
But why did men do all
Now
that?
it's not like that. Women have more choices. Women have more opportunity. That's why it's not like that. Go
Flew over
ahead,
the head.
Myron.
The reason why men worked harder back then and why
Mhm.
men courted women back then is because they would be able to be rest assured
Mhm.
that their wife was a virgin.
Yep.
Would be dutiful in the household.
Yep.
Be
Okay.
able to give them children. Wasn't promiscuous. Wasn't being annoying.
Loyal.
Would be loyal. She would
Mhm.
be able to raise his children well, and he'd be
Mhm.
able to not have to worry about getting divorced. So
Okay.
the reason why men
Mhm.
did this back then is because they were able to rest assured and get a high quality woman with a regular factory job. But those days have changed, haven't they?
They
We have women now that make their own money.
Yeah.
They're more promiscuous than they've ever been. They're more masculine than they've ever been.
Mhm.
They're more annoying. They're more crass. They're more rude. They think they're equal to a man,
Mhm.
right? All these things. They're more educated, which ends up making them more masculine in general. So men now have to work a lot harder for a woman that's lower quality.
So what's the solution? What do you think should happen then? Well, how would your society look
Well, here's the
if
thing.
you could change everything? If you could make things exactly the way Myron's world should be, how do you think it should be?
Well, here's the thing. You got to identify the problem first.
Uh-huh.
And you say, I put women down. No, I don't. I tell women to be realistic about where they actually stand.
Okay.
Most women really don't deserve a good man like that
Mhm.
because most girls are hoes, have a shitty
Mhm.
past, have emotional issues, have a lot of trauma,
Mhm.
etc., coming in with kids, and they think they deserve a 6'5" millionaire. And I'm saying, if you do get that guy,
Mhm.
you should thank fucking God that you got him.
Okay.
Be the best girlfriend that you could be, not be like all these other girls, and understand that you need to treat him like a fucking king, and you're not that special. He has more sexual
Okay.
market value than you. The reality is most girls,
Mhm.
okay, overinflate their sense of self-worth because
Mhm.
of Instagram, social media, dating apps, etc. They think I got 1,000 DMs. I deserve the best guy ever. Not necessarily. Not
Okay.
necessarily.
Okay. And do you give that same advice to men?
Yes, I tell men in today's day and age,
Mhm.
which I'm way hard on the men, by the way. I tell them, you need to have money. You need to get in shape. You need to get your shit together because women have the highest standards that they've ever had before, even though they don't necessarily deserve it.
Raise the bar.
Yeah, but men are
Raise
working.
the-
Yeah.
You
but-
have to.
No. But here's the thing. You're missing the
You-
point here. Men today have to work 10 times harder than their grandfathers
Mhm.
for girls that are 10 times worse.
Bam.
Do you see what I mean here?
Okay.
Like a guy, right, has to
Mhm.
make a lot of money
Mhm.
to attract a woman that
Mhm.
isn't a virgin, might
Right.
have a kid,
Mhm.
has trauma, is
Mhm.
going to give him an attitude, probably coming with a career, making her own money. Nigga, you can't tell me shit. She's corrupted by feminism, etc.
Mhm.
Well, that's terrible.
Okay, but what do you do about it? What's the solution then?
Well, the solution is
Go to Colombia.
women, right? Yeah, that's part of it. That's
Yeah.
fit.
Good luck. I'm Colombian, and I can tell you it does not get any better over there.
Oh,
That was a joke.
definitely
I
does.
can tell
That
you
was a
it
joke.
doesn't.
But
No, it
it
does not.
definitely does. Because at least
Piss her
there,
off and see what happens.
no, but at least over there, she's going to understand that she's a woman, you're a man, and there's that dichotomy. Versus
Okay.
here, women think that they could talk to you like a man and act like a man, and all this other stuff, and they still deserve a man. And the reality is no. So a lot of guys actually, it's a whole movement called the Passport Bros. Guys are leaving the United States and going to find girls in other places.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
here's and this
I'm
is
not
what,
disagreeing with you, by the way. I agree with the dynamic being a lot tougher now. And yeah, it's true. I mean, listen, I'm not disagreeing with that because I see it myself. There are women that
so
are
how am I
definitely-
anti-woman
So
if
what
I'm
are
telling the
you-
truth?
what are you saying?
Because it's just listen.
You just talk, man.
No, I
swear to
don't.
God.
If you're agreeing with what I'm saying,
No, I
that means
don't.
you're anti-woman too.
No.
Or will you accept the fact that I just tell the truth and you might not like it, but it is what it is. Women need to bring their standards down a bit. Men need to get themselves together. And the reality
Meet
is
in
we
the
got to
middle?
bring families back. What do you mean be in the middle?
Meet in the middle.
I mean, there really isn't any meeting in the middle because at the end of the day, men need to become better. Women need to lower their standards, but women aren't going to lower their standards because every girl thinks that they're special. The same mindset you literally were just fighting for a second ago.
So then the solution is men just need to be better.
No, you need to go somewhere where
Be
women
better.
appreciate you.
Well, Okay.
or find girls that do appreciate you, that come from a 2-parent household, that understand the importance of a masculine leader, etc., and not date girls that are hoes.
So it's not here in America.
And no,
you can find
there are good women in America. Look next to you. They are here. The problem is there's not too many of them.
There's not too many of them.
And you got to really become an exceptional man to get a girl halfway decent or whatever. Basically, you're working 10 times harder. It's like hoflation. You're working 10 times harder for girls that are 10 times worse. If I'm going to be all the way 1,000.
Yeah.
Your great-grandfather in the United States was able to work a factory job making, $2 an hour and have a wife at home, stay home, not be a whore, have kids, cook and clean, not give them a headache, prepare food, all that shit. You ain't getting that no more.
No,
even if you're a multimillionaire, you ain't going to get that.
That's facts.
So explain that to me, how you could be a top 1%, if not less guy, and still not have a girl that's going to submit and follow your lead.
Barely.
And here's the other crazy part. This is something very interesting. Mexican family comes into the country. They come together, right? Father, wife, kids come in, right? He could barely work a fucking job. He can't even put food on the table a lot of times. But what's his wife doing? She's standing by his side, supporting him. Then he eventually does find a job, takes care of them. Not making that much money, but she's still staying home, taking care of him, etc. But she's fucking by his side. But they're poor. So you're telling me a guy comes to this country illegally and is able to get a submissive, dutiful wife making no fucking money. Meanwhile, me trying to date a girl in America, becoming a millionaire, blah, 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 but you're still disrespecting me.
But
tell me that's a good trade.
She's a queen, though.
Tell me that's a good trade.
She's a queen, Mark.
And that's why so many guys are going to Latin America. That's why so many guys are going to the Philippines. That's why so many guys are going to Eastern Asia. Because a guy that's illegally present in the United States without a job can still get a submissive woman by his side, but you would never get that shit in the United States, even as a top tier guy. That's why so many dudes are fucking pissed off and annoyed with females. And that's the truth. That's really what it is. And most guys would never admit this shit. Like they won't say it, but that's what it is, man.
Well, the world is big.
There you go.
Perfect.
But how am I anti-woman again, if you agree with me?
I just don't agree that when you say that women lack critical thinking and they're, just.
That's a fact, though.
Okay.
Look at all the inventions made in the world.
Myron, I'm gonna let you have that.
No. Here's my thing.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
It's not about arguing. It's about if you're gonna make an assertion, back it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because all the inventions that you enjoy in the modern world, whether it's electricity, the microphone you're speaking on, etc., it was all created and invented by men. Women don't create anything. Men create infrastructure.
Okay.
That's just how it is.
Women don't create anything.
They create
besides
kids.
life.
Okay.
That's
but
it.
when I say
The most important thing.
That's very important.
fantastic, but you need a man to do that. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, but men don't necessarily need women to create infrastructure and create the first world that live and enjoy.
Okay.
Okay. If the men disappeared, you'd be fucked. Okay. The lights would be turned off, infrastructure, water, all the things that you enjoy, gone.
Well, technically,
Okay.
they wouldn't be fucked.
No.
Oh,
That's what you're saying.
Go on,
but that's what I mean when I say men are more logically sound, men are better critical thinkers.
What do you think would happen if all women disappeared?
We'd be able to continue surviving. We wouldn't be able to have another generation.
You guys would kill yourselves.
No, peace.
Or and fuck yourselves. You guys would fuck each other and then kill each other.
World peace. Go on.
No. The thing is that real talk. Like men
It
would
would
still
definitely
survive,
not be world peace.
but we wouldn't be able to continue society. Yeah, we'd be fucked.
Okay.
But we wouldn't be able to.
I'm glad.
No.
you
We'd still
corrected
survive
yourself.
though. Women need men to survive. Men don't need women to survive.
Okay.
I mean, that's
Men need women to continue a generation.
It's a hypothetical. It's never going to happen anyway.
It's Pornhub.
Okay,
but your OnlyFans.
My main point though was women lack critical thinking skills, and I just proved it with the invention situation. You have anything for that?
No.
Hodel.
So
the real Mr. Meatball.
That's 0-2, man.
Just shit's losing all night, man. Just trying to debate and shit.
I'm not losing. I'm just not arguing. With you.
You are losing.
You make a claim and you get the bump.
Respectfully, you just talk the talk, though. I will tell you that.
She came on like instantly, like 5 minutes into the show. Whoa, man. You and your friend.
You think you can debate everybody? I got you.
I got you.
Just L's upon L's. And here's the thing. I'm not gonna knock you, man. You're a female. No one pays you to think. It's fine. Like women don't have to think a lot of the times, keeping it 1,000.
Well, they do OnlyFans.
Okay.
That's why they don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she don't got a debate.
How do you think OnlyFans?
Well, to be fair, to be fair to these ladies here,
like keep it a million.
They also do skits as well. They also do skits as well. So.
We do